Hey, scrappy people, it's Traci Reed here today, coming at you with a quick and easy December daily layout. Today I'm going to incorporate my Christmas card and the Christmas cards that I've received thus far into my December daily. I have this tag that I created in one of my Advent videos that is, it says, "You have such a pretty face, you should be on a Christmas card." But I didn't make that with the intent of using it for my Christmas cards. But once I was like, well, what do I do with my Christmas cards? I was like, duh. So this is going to be an easy one, you guys. I'm going to cover up the back of this tag with some paper from the Stay Home for the Holidays collection. I initially was going to just do one side and then offset my photo, my card, to the other side, but I decided to center my card instead, so I end up grabbing another piece of this paper and just going around the outside edge to the other outside edge, and then adhering the whole card, the whole Christmas card, the whole thing, to the center of the tag. And I did that because I didn't mind snipping off the corner of the card a little bit, but I didn't want to snip off a huge corner of the Christmas card because of the white borders around the Christmas card. It was kind of annoying me, thinking they're already, it makes me crazy. I design a perfect Christmas card with perfect white borders that are perfectly spaced, and then they go ahead and they print my cards off centered, and that already made me insane, so I couldn't drive. Sorry, it is 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've been doing voiceovers since like 5 a.m. and I'm wiped, you guys. But I couldn't abide the thought of making the card all off-centered with the clipping the edges as well. So I'm just going to center it and deal with just tiny clipped edges instead. So this really is a simple process video because I'd already done this tag. So what I wanted to talk about was whether or not you include your Christmas cards in your December daily album. So I know that we are at an age now, or living in an age when a lot of Christmas cards aren't sent anymore. And I do try to send a Christmas card every year. Normally they have better photos than this one, but I wasn't going to send one this year because, hello, it's 2020. And then I thought of this card that I designed with my Stay Home for the Holidays collection in like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, this is amusing, this is very 2020, and I like it. So I decided to send Christmas cards last minute, and so I only have a few. I think I am only expecting one more in the mail, but so because I get so few, I can put them in my December daily and they don't like overwhelm the whole book. So I was going to use this red tag that I designed in one of my Advent videos, but the red was really clashing with everything else because it was such a bright red. So I pulled out a craft tag from my stash, and I'm going to use that instead. And I'm quite amused because, as simple as this layout is, I do hem and haw over the silliest things forever. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to start tying it into my December daily, but then I'm going to decide that no, I also want something on the back. So what do I put on the back here? And where do I put this tag? Such a simple decision that literally, I don't know, my brain must have been fried and I could not decide. I thought about putting it on the rings, but it doesn't really like fit very well. And by the way, that is my sister's adorable family with all of her adorable sons and husband in their matching pajamas. So I had to put them, of course, next to us in our matching pajamas. Anyway, I tried to put it on the rings, and that's not going to work out well. So what I decided to do is hang it over the center of the tag with the photos, right? So that's going to cover up our photo a bit. So I have to do it in such a way that I can easily move that tag and it kind of swings around, swings freely, so that it's not like permanently covering up our faces. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull this back apart because that is my goal in life apparently with this layout, is to pull this tag apart 1,500 times. I'm going to pull it apart and I'm going to tie the string to the ribbon, like down in between the ribbons, so that I can secure the tag without it just being tied, but I can do it really loosely so that it swings really loosely in the album. And then when I do that, after I've got it nice and tied and pulled apart to re-staple everything, because of course I don't want a hole in the middle of our Christmas card, so I adhered the Christmas card over the hole in the tag, and now I got to take everything back apart again because it's got to be re-secured. Anyway, while I'm doing this, I decide, hey look how many times I see the back of that tag, so I decide to put another one of the tags that I created at the beginning of the month, this one with Catherine Pooler stamps and inks. And there's a reel on my Instagram where I make these. But anyway, it fits perfectly. It's the perfect size for the back of this tag. So I adhere it to the craft tag, and it makes the most adorable little back. Actually, it swings around so freely that it's sometimes the front to this tag. So now I've got this adorable tag with journaling on one side, our Christmas cards in the album. You can see this was a super easy addition to my album, and I'm all done. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed, and I will see you tomorrow for another December daily video. All right, thank you.